to, I encourage you to scroll down the website. It's a work in progress. Rosemary was writing some wonderful introductions to it here, and you can check out some beautiful art. So, but without further ado, I suppose that I will stop the screen share, and then we can all give ourselves a little introduction and share what we're doing with Optimism Fractal, and then we'll get into more details of Optimism Fractal and the Respect game. So perhaps Vlad, if you want to go first and share what you're doing.
Sure. So in terms of Optimism Fractal, I'm responsible for the front end. So if you will have any issues with the front end, you can tell me. But in general, I'm a developer, and past 4 years, I've been active on the EOS network, building different decentralized applications. Mostly they have to do something with governance. And now I'm entering into the optimism world, so to say. So curious to see how it goes. And that's about it.
All right. Thank you very much, Vlad. Maybe if Das or Rosemary, you want to share a little introduction to yourself and how you've been helping Optimism Fractal and Optimism so far.
Sure. I can go. For this Optimism Fractal, I wrote the smart contracts and configured Fractalgram, which is one of the front-end tools that helps groups reach consensus, a key part of the Respect game that we will be playing here. And overall, I'm a developer as well. Been working in EOS community as well, but last year or so I've been also working with Solidity a lot and EVM smart contract. Yeah, well, I'm also very interested in governance from research perspective. I'm looking for best ways when finding the best ways for communities to find consensus and collaborate.
Awesome. Thank you so much to Das. And both Das and Vlad are both quite understated too. They've been building awesome tools, working on building a team page. And by the way, we're the Optimistic team. We've been forming the Optimistic team to help launch Optimism Fractal, as well as lots of other cool stuff we're doing. And so we're going to be creating more detailed about pages. Like, for example, Vlad's been building a fractal app for a long time, working with several talented developers. Super exciting. Das has been working on great initiatives, Albedo and Firmament, and so much more that I could say. But just to provide a high-level overview, we're doing really exciting stuff and excited to share more with you. And perhaps, Rosemary, would you like to share next? And then I'll provide a little introduction to myself after that.
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Rosemary. I have a marketing background, and I'm a content creator, musician. I have my own podcast called Community Stories, and I'm a co-host of the Fractal Apple Show alongside Dan. I'm helping with Optimism Fractal's video production, show notes, along with timestamps, marketing efforts to present the website the best way possible, copywriting. I help with the artwork, promotion, engagement, and also I've been helping to produce the Eden Fractal meetings, which we've been focusing lately on these past 2 months to educate participants about optimism. And we've been highly focused on getting all the details about how great optimism ecosystem is and sharing it with more and more people as we share the content on the YouTube channel Eden Creators. And just to also segue on this, I've been attending the Eden Fractal meetings for this past 7 or 8 months, where I've actually met all these amazing people which are part of the Optimistics team. And this is the show that Dan Singjoy hosts. I'm hugely thankful for this opportunity to be able to work with such amazing builders and creators and people who share personal connections, especially that part about governance. And I'm happy to come to Optimism ecosystem and share what we've been working on. And with that, I'm going to pass on to Dan.
All right. Thank you so much, Rosemarie. Awesome introductions all around. And yeah, it's been a pleasure working with you, Rosemarie, and pleasure working with everybody here. I'm incredibly honored too by the amazing builders that we've been working with, all the amazing creators. You mentioned Eden Fractal. I should provide just a little introduction. People can check that out at edenfractal.com. And we've been working together at Eden Fractal for the past year with weekly meetings. There's been about 80 people or so who have helped out and created open source public goods and all sorts of cool stuff. And we have a deep history that you can learn about in that article I shared before, The Roots of Optimism Fractal, on the optimismfractal.com/media. For myself, I'm Dan Singjoy. I'm a creator. I've also been coordinating this a lot, bringing together Das and Vlad and Rosemarie and to help coordinate this effort. And I'm also the host and the moderator of Optimism Fractal, as well as Eden Fractal 2. I also founded Eden Fractal, and I've worked with Das and Vlad and Rosemarie and several other leaders a lot on building this up. We also started several different fractals. Well, there's a whole big history that we've been working together. But yeah, I'm also a musician. I'm a creator. I host, in addition to the Eden Fractal show and this meeting/show, I also have a YouTube channel called Dance Party where I share music and fun videos. And then I also co-hosted the Fractal Apple, which is a fun show that I did with Rosemarie. And I did a podcast with Tadas called Creator Talk. And I did a podcast with Vlad called Discussing Eden Fractal Stuff, and a whole bunch more. People can learn about me at dansinger.com. And I am stoked about optimism, and I'm stoked about empowering communities and helping to foster public goods and helping humanity coordinate. I think that what Optimism is doing is we've been working on for quite a while with fractals, and now bringing it all together, Optimism Fractal, it's going to be profoundly helpful for optimism, for everybody involved, for the whole world. So I could say a lot more there, but I'm very much aligned with the optimistic vision and very excited to embark on this adventure with all of you.